How you doing, everybody? It's me again, back with another review. This time, I got lights. Boom. Right there, Jen. You said I needed lights? Got 'em. So shut up. We're gonna review a little movie called Turbo Kid. Let's do this. Came out in 2015, and it is directed by, I'm gonna ruin all these names, Francois Simard, Anouk Weissel, and Jan Carweissel. Boom. This movie takes place in the distant future of 1997 in a post-apocalyptic wasteland where the world is ravaged by war. We follow a young scavenger who meets a weird girl. Shenanigans ensue. What I loved, what I hated. Here we go. Characters. Not even gonna lie, the characters are kind of one note. You got loner protagonist, weird girl, mysterious, brooding, dark, anti-hero cowboy, which I guess is kind of complex, but it's not. Evil villain who's evil, evil henchmen who also are evil, and flamboyant salesman. That's it. These are your characters. But it works. It works. Apple is quite possibly the cutest character ever. She's weird as hell, but man, she's great. Our main character, Turbo Kid, I think that's his name. They don't give him a name, so Turbo Kid. He's relatable. He's just a weird kid trying to survive in a world where things are happening. My favorite characters: Skullface, basket head guy, girl with chest armor. They're my favorite characters because they look really cool. It's the Boba Fett effect. They literally say no words, all three of them. They've got zero dialogue, but there it is, the zero. Zero dialogue between them. Zero. I love Skullface because he emotes so much with just his eyes, his head, and his body. It's right there. He says no words, but you know what he's thinking because of what he's doing. I like that. Michael Ironside. He's the main villain. He's great. He's hammed it up. It's fun. It's fun. I miss hammy villains. Not everyone has to be super serious. He proves that. Now, we move on to my favorite part about this movie. The soundtrack. This soundtrack. Oh my God. It's 80s. It's about as 80s as you can get without being in the 80s. That's how 80s it is. It's like John Carpenter doing his own music for his movies 80s. It's super synthy. It's amazing. It is the best thing about this movie. If you don't like the characters, the costumes, the dialogue, the violence, we're getting to that violence later. If you don't like any of that, you will like the music. It's good. Good. Now, the violence. You have people getting their head cut off from like up here, from here, from here. You got people exploding. You know, Turbo Kid, when he gets the turbo armor and stuff, punching people and they blow up. It's everywhere. You got a guy who gets his jaw ripped off. Awesome. It's funny. Ha, look how over the top this is violent. There's a part where a guy gets his guts ripped out via bicycle. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? I don't get it. It's great. It's good. It's fantastic. Now, what I hated, but didn't really hate, just more like gripes. For it to be a post-apocalyptic wasteland, the environment's really clean and it feels a little sterile. It's not a deep story. It's a cool message though. Anyone can be a superhero. And yes, both his parents are dead. You can't be a real hero if your parents aren't dead. Someone should change that rule. Turbo Kid. Should you rent it, buy it, avoid it? It's on Netflix. So, you don't have to buy it. I personally, you know what? Buy it. Buy it. If you can't buy it, watch it on Netflix. Do that. Have fun with that too. Do it. Okay, bye.
It's evident that my artificial intelligence isn't adding to my decadence and